Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good or excellent. What if I told you I sat here and did the news for the Steam Deck, right? And then I'm about to upload it. I'm sitting there playing it back, and guess what? No sound. So yeah, I gotta start over anyway. Let me keep going here. Says here, what is it? Okay, Half-Life 3 could be in the late stage of development based on new Valve update, and a new update from Valve makes reference to HLX, sometimes believed to be Half-Life 3, and also mentioned the optimization tech. Then it says, grabbing eagerly onto every shred of information, hoping against hope that this time Half-Life 3 might be actually real. And I've been doing this for 18 years, ever since the credits rolled on Half-Life 2 episode 2, and like I imagine everyone reading this, I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to crawl into Gordon Freeman's stasis sleep. Wake me up when Half-Life 3 actually happens. On the contrary, I still get a buzz when a fresh hint about Half-Life 3 slips into the gossip mills. And it says, you're likely to heard of Half-Life X, the supposed code name for whatever it is Valve is working on based on some new hidden code string. There's reason to believe that HLX, what could well be Half-Life 3, is already in the optimization stage. You'll know the drill by taking everything with health suits off and have suits off us. No, take everything with a health suit of salt. But the last Deadlock update, same as the recent update for Dota 2 Counter-Strike, contains mention HLX, the in development project that is though to be the next Half-Life, i.e. that isn't a huge deal, but a lot of Source 2 updates over the last few years make reference to HLX. What difference this time is that the AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 3, better known as FSR3, also gets mentioned. Okay, alright. And then it says, if I can get this out here, says this was discovered by Half-Life and Valve with Sloot, Stannis loyalist, who shares a huge list of code strings contained in the latest update for Valve FPS game. Among those, one sticks out is RHLX FSR3 min reactiveness. FSR3 can improve the game frame and rate, also generally upscale game visuals. In some cases, it can be boost the frame rate, less powerful hardware, by creating new frames between existing one. Okay, look, when it comes to Half-Life 3, we're throwing light here, so I get this here. Okay, when it comes to Half-Life 3, you know, Valve has been busy. You know, there have been updates for Dota 2, Team Fortress, and all this. Valve updating their store, so they got everybody like in a frenzy when it comes to Half-Life 3, and of course there's Deadlock. So that game will get some updates. It's getting updated, and that's a closed beta, by the way, too. So yeah, it's by invite only. So there's no official release date for the game yet, but we'll see when that time comes. But remember last time I talked about Half-Life 3, there was supposed to be, they're saying that GTA 6 and Half-Life 3 will be the two biggest game of the year. So we'll see if that happens. But I would say when it comes to Half-Life, give it time. Time heals all wounds, or time tells everything. Anyway, what else I got here on the gaming news when it comes to Half-Life? When it comes to video games, yeah, I just did the Steam Deck news, and then to find out there was no sound, I was like, yeah. Anyway, says here, here's another piece of news. Valve in development Deadlocks gets a huge overhaul. And then it says Valve upcoming mobile shooter Deadlock has received one of the biggest update to date, which includes an overhaul to the map that makes it less complicated. While it's in development, access is still locked behind invites. Before this update, they were 4 separate lanes to ride on the rails and battle through, with one of them being ripped out. Valve redesigned a lot of the map to bring it down to 3 lanes. I think that they're onto something here. It's a bit more seamless, less overwhelming, and a bit quicker on the action thanks to it. This is pretty deep, but a bit less crazy now. The map layout changes includes to visuals, building layouts, pathways, neutral camps, air vents, breakables, power-up buffs, jukebox, mid-boss, and so on. There's also a new Explorer map features, so you can just run around the map and learn and lean into it. Learn it now. Very useful. Anyway, all right, keep moving here. So what else we got? Okay, let's see. Dune Awakening looks may be playable on Steam Deck. And it says here, Dune Awakening is released May 20th. Funcom, surprisingly, it looks like it may actually playable on the Steam Deck. That is, unless Funcom decides to put some anti-cheat that blocks Linux. There's currently no anti-cheat mentioned on the Steam page. I did email Funcom about any anti-cheat and they haven't replied. A benchmark mode has been made available for our upcoming MMO, so I give it a test run on the LCD Steam Deck to see how it went, and the result actually surprised me. As long as they're expecting a constant 60 FPS and don't mind running on low details, you might be okay here. Then it says, look, if the game runs on 30 FPS, I'm good. This game comes out May 20th, 2025. The game runs on if the game runs on 30 FPS, 35 FPS, I'm good. 60 FPS, whatever. I'm like, if I get 30 FPS, that's still good. As long as I can see the game and play it on the Steam Deck, I'm good. What else we got? I think what's this? A game like Monopoly here. It says support BIP. It's a BIPOC studios and creators and indie allies 2025 humble bundle. Okay, let's see what are they talking about here. Humble bundle. Enchanted, Princess Farmer, Super Space Club, Aerial Knight, Never Yield, Skater, Gator 3D. Let's see what else you got. Raptor Boyfriend, a high school romance. This is Elemental Survivor. What else? Skater, Gators, Luminera on the Perils. Yeah, Humble. And these games are all Linux native, Proton DB Platinum, Proton DB Gold. Yeah. Humble. What else we got? We got another game here that's like F-Zero Wipeout. It's called Ballistic NG. It's on GOG and Steam. So if you like Wipeout, Jet Moto, yeah, this Ballistic NG, released May 31st, 2016. GOG and Steam. All right, keep moving here. See what I can put up here. What's this? Let's see. X.org, X server, Wayland have 8 more security vulnerabilities revealed. Let's see what they got. They got CVE 2025 594, 95, 96, 97, 98, $99, and then it's 600, and then 601. Yep. And yep, and that's Xorg and Xwayland security vulnerabilities, and these are all CVE 2025, 265, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 600, and then 601, and that's 25, like 25, 599, and then 2600, 26, 600, and then 26, 601. All right, keep moving here. Yeah, I just did it, and I was like ready to put the thing up, and I'm like, no sound. So I'm like, all right. Yeah. And see if anything else I got here. Here's another one. If you like Monopoly, it's called Fortune Avenue. Is a hype, fast-paced, chaotic spin-off Monopoly. And what you got here? Release April 7, 2025. Dynamic board elements, fun melting ice flows to busting airports. Every corner of the board holds a surprise. Strategic rules. Every vote dice rolls. Players vote on new rules that can drastically alter the game dynamics. Speed of mechanics. Helicopter targets the poorest player. Ensure the fast-paced game that minimize the frustration. Elimination bonus. Gain 100k bonus for each player. You'll eliminate adding competitive edge. Anti-cheat measures. Physics. Base dice and Wheel of Fortune plus advanced obfuscation and VAC. What's this? Integrity of the game is maintained. Rich multiplayer experience, peer-to-peer connectivity with a robust recovery mechanism. Ensure seamless gameplay and diverse game pieces and board. Choose from 12 unique pieces and explore different theme boards. Alright, and this game is called Fortune Avenue. Release April 7, 2025. Yeah, that means it's coming out in two more months. Alright, let me keep moving here. Let's get going. See here, what's this? Okay, so mice maze. Feel like Pac-Man Survivor with Bullet Haven and had a baby. Survivor like Bullet Haven are all the rage right now, from Vampire Survivor, Brotato, everything in the between maze mice. Answer the question no one asked. What if it was like Pac-Man? Saying Pac-Man and Bullet Haven Survivor game had a baby here really is most accurate way I could describe it. And after spending a bunch of time with the demo, I am absolutely hooked on the idea. Made by Trampoline Tales in Godot, the same developer who gave us the excellent luck to be a landlord. All right, let's see. When is this coming out? Where to get this Maze Mice? Steam. Yeah. All right. Keep moving here. I had the news done, ready to go. And then all of a sudden, no sound. Oh man, what else we got here? Let's see here. What's we got? Cover the gaming stuff. Okay, let's see here. Simple GOG client for Linux, Mini Galaxy version 1.2.3 release with improved game install. Okay, so what did they do here? They says if you prefer to buy your games on Linux and GOG, there's a fresh update to Mini Galaxy open source client compared to with the likes of Lutris and Heroic Games Launcher that bundles a lot of features and different stories. Mini Galaxy has a singular focus, getting your GOG games simply and easily on Linux, either native Linux games or Windows games with Wine. And what else we got here? It says here the major changes in Mini Galaxy, complete reworked Windows Wine installation. This should solve a lot of problems with falling games install. It only uses and detect configured installation language. Variables and arguments in game settings can now contain a blank when quote shell style. Mini Galaxy will now create working desktop shortcuts for mini wait a minute, where was I at? Mini Galaxy will now work with desktop shortcuts for wine games, fix games with binaries in directory not launching in some cases. Then it says minor user interface changes in dialog for third-party logins. Desktop shortcut created by Mini Galaxy will now be updated with environment launch arguments changes from the game property. And then it says dialog when it's okay clicked, cleanup and fixes of the code used for grid and list style library views. Desktop shortcuts for Windows games can now have icons. Fix if GOG provides them in the game info API image. Fix a bug download manager that prevents correct resume download with 50% progress after restart, and make sure all your translations are included in release. Okay. What else we got? And it says nice to see the project has picked up another developer in GB609 who did a lot of work for this release. See more on the GitHub page. Alright, keep moving here. Yeah, I had the news done, man. And it was, yeah, and I was like, okay, ready to go. About to put it up. At least I will have something out. The sound is like, no, we're gonna mess with you today. Anyway, so what else we got here? Let me keep moving. Okay, we did the Half-Life. What's this? Keep moving here. So what else we got? I think it was game developer. Okay. Actually, no, wait a minute. I think NeoWin had something on it. Gotta keep you guys in the loop, though. What else we got here? Keep you guys in the loop. Yeah, I had the thing done. Completely done. And I was like, okay. Time to upload it. If I would have uploaded, you'd be like, where's the sound, Chris? Where's the sound? Anyway, what's this? Over 10 years after launch, The Sims 4 revives the classic burglar from the previous games. Okay, what can... So they brought him back. What can you do? Let's see here. Have a dog that chased the burglar right out. That requires the Sims 4's Cat and Dog expansion pack. Wolves can intimidate burglar into leaving. Requires the Sims 4 Wolf game pack. Spell characters, they got everything from confusion spells to full-on transformation. Requires the Sims 4 Magic game pack. Servos can zap the burglar into place with their defense matrix. Requires the Sims 4 Discovery University expansion pack. What's this? Scientists can use freeze rays to immobilize them. Requires the Sims 4 Get to Work expansion. Vampires, of course, might take advantage of the situation for quick warm blood. Commanding the burglar to leave. Requires the Sims 4 Vampire pack. Now with that vampire part, some people, there are people out there that don't. This might not be for some gamers, so that expansion might not be for you. So play something else. What else? Let's see. Anything else on this? Anything else on this? Okay. All right. And it says here, the update carried, it says, in total we have over 50 unique reaction across the base game. It says here, and 17 different packs, along with 37 player directory interaction, says Maxis in an announcement blog post. Who knew a bit more of thievery could add so much characters to your game? We are so thrilled to finally bring back the burglar back into the Sims universe. The updates carries the burglar to the Sims 4 base game. Now is available. If it's the classic burglar you're looking for, don't get the EA recently brought back the Sims 1 and 2 as a part of the pre-release plan that includes all DLC packs and several enhancements. Alright, let's keep moving here. What else we got on the news? What else we got? Okay, video games. Let's see here. Warner Brothers closed Shadows of Mordor Studios and other canceled Wonder Woman game. Says here Warner Brothers hasn't been having a great time in the gaming space following success with Hogwarts Legacy, the massive loss from Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League, service hopes, and the recent flop of Harry Potter Quidditch Championship seems to be affecting the company quite heavily. Now it says that several internal studios are being closed, with one major AAA release has been canceled entirely. And it says here, confirmed to Kotaku by Warner Brothers, Monolith Production Players' first games 1 and WB San Diego are being shuttered. At the same time, the Wonder Woman game that has been in development for years has now been canceled. Says here, here's the full statement from Warner Brothers Games. Says here, we had to make some very difficult decisions to structure our development of studios and investments around building the best games possible with our key franchise, Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, DC, Game of the Thrones. After carefully consideration, we are closing 3 of our development studios. It says here, Monolith Production, Players First Games, and Warner Brothers. Let's try and close this off here. It says here, Players First Games and Warner Brothers Games San Diego. This is a strategic change in the direction and not a reflection of these teams or the talent that consists within them. It says the development of Monolith Wonder Woman game will not move forward. Our hope was to give player fans the highest quality experience possible for an iconic character. Unfortunately, this is no longer possible with our strategic priorities. Says here, another decision as we recognize Monolith Stories' history of delivering epic fans experience through amazing games. That we greatly admire the passion of the 3 teams and thank every employee for their contribution. As a result of today, we remain focused and excited about getting back to producing high quality games for our passionate fans and develop for our world-class studios and getting our games business back to profitability. And let's see if I can get this, where's the mice? Thing's moving, I know it is. Oh, there we go. It says here, we greatly admire the passion for the 3 teams and thank every employee for their contribution. As difficult as today is, we remain focused on excited about getting back to production high quality games for our passionate fans and developed by our world-class studios and getting our games business back to profitability and growth in 2025. The game industry. Then it says, for those unfamiliar, Monolith Production is responsible for the action game Middle-earth, Shadows of Mordor, and its sequel. It also developed Fear and its sequel back in the day, as well as No One Lives Forever series. The studio has been making games since 1994, and making its closure arrive exactly 30 years later. And it says, the studio had been the leader developer of the Wonder Woman game, which received its announcement back in 2021. The title was to be a single-player open-world experience, featured the DC superheroine, and the studio iconic Nemesis system was slated to return in it too. The feature was supposed to let players forge deep connection with both enemies and allies as they progress. And meanwhile, Players First Games has been responsible for a multiverse, the platform fighter that was recently announced as shutting down WB Games has been providing support for multiverse as well as other live service ventures. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, let's see here. We got 6 comments. Someone says, that is such a shame. Shadows of Mordor and Shadows of War were fantastic games. Man, good thing I got the PlayStation 3 version. the digital version with that wallpaper. Man, he says Excapula said this. Warner Brothers has always been a management nightmare, even more so now with the incompetent cutting accounts in charge of everything. What? Then he says Zaslav he says the irony, of course, is that he's trying to get someone to buy what left of WB and Monolith would have been one of the key value adds in the portfolio. Instead of shuttering it, he could have spun it off in a sale easier because it had AAA games in development, of course. But I'm guessing he's looking for another tax write-off on the Wonder Woman game instead of generating actual content and wealth. And come on, computer acting up right now. Says here, and then Cake said this. Man, Fear was such a big game back in 07. Scared the pants off me. Best wishes to all, especially the good people at Monolith. And then Necrosoft said this. Instead of making those recent games, they should have brought Fear or No One Lives Forever back. They were really good stories. And who is this? Skyfog said this. The ownership situation is a messy apparently. Nulf was published by 20th Century Fox, who was bought by Vivendi, who was later bought by Activision, and the game got lost in the shuffle. Since back then, everything was actually physical paper. And who is this? Considering the last WB game release, we probably dodged a bullet. Yeah, man, the game industry, man, the ups, the downs, and the in-betweens, man. Look, when it came to Suicide Squad, man, I didn't even play the game. I remember watching, I think it was Young Year, and he was covering it, and what he was showing, I didn't see anything kind of like anything wrong with the game. I didn't see from what he was showing, but I didn't know. But man, I thought when the game was built, they had a foundation to work with. Like when you build a game, you have a foundation to work with. And I mean, I've always said they should have used the characters from the Jokers from Arkham Asylum. You know, the one that they had in there, man. It was like, no. Anyway, man, the game industry. Anyway, let's see here. What's this? Xbox Cloud Gaming now lets you make invite links to others. For others to join from browsers and TVs. Okay. Let me get through this. Let's see. Let me knock this out real quick. Let me get it done and knock this out. It says here, Microsoft is back with another update for its Xbox platform. And the February highlights is just shared a major addition to the Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta. And then it says experience Xbox Game Pass. Members can now invite others to join Cloud session using the methods that skips the standard Xbox friends list. When playing multiplayer games, Cloud users can now create an invite link to share via message, group chat, or even social media. To make a link, use the Anyone tab that comes up when opening the Xbox invite menu. A link that can be easily copied will be available. It says click the link will open a session to sign into a Microsoft account and join the invite player via the web browser or a supported TV. To join with a TV, the link can be clicked on a mobile device or web browser first. Then the user can press the join on a different device. Buttons receive a short code says that can be typed on a supported display. Of course, they must also have an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. And then said to join via the link. And then it says Microsoft will also list a few things that keep in mind those using new invite features. All players must have an Xbox account. Some games requires Game Pass Ultimate. All players must have an entitlement to the game in order to play. The number of players can join using the invite link, depending on the number of players of the game. After creating a link, only players can revoke it anytime. Prevent the new players from joining. The ability to remove the existing player and this from the sessions. And what they had they said they had Blasphemous, Kingdom Come, Slime Rancher, Subnautica 1 and 2, Subnautica and Below Zero, Talos Principle, and Tomb Raider 4 through 6 remasters. Coming soon is Atomic Hearts, Cult of the Lamb, Hotline Miami, Killer Frequency, Neva, Overcooked, All You Can Eat, Phantom Breaker, Battlegrounds, Ultimate Serious Sam Collection, Trey Pang, Worms Armageddon Anniversary. Alright, so let's see here. It says the February update for Xbox Cloud Gaming is now available, letting Game Pass Ultimate players use new invite features. Now the TVs that are supported, let's see if I can get this. LG, that's one. Who else? Samsung is there too. Let's see, LG, Samsung. I see LG Gaming TV, and I think Samsung is the other two. You know, if your LG TV has an Ethernet port on it, you probably could do it too. So yeah. Anyway, keep moving here. What else we got? Man, I had the video done. I had to start over. Yeah, start over. Yeah. What else we got here? Okay, we did all that already. Trying to get this done here. Knock it out and get it done. Let's see here. I think that's it. Anything on game developer? That's what we got. Okay, we talked about EA. Tekken 8 sales punched to 3 million copies in the first year. Okay. And then here's this one. And then we're done. Yeah. WB Games, man. Yeah. It says here, blooper team to continue Konami's partnership with another IP games. The two companies will continue their collaborations with a second game project based on another Konami property. And it says here, blooper team reveals a partnering with Konami yet again on another game after the success of 2024. Silent Hill 2 remakes. The Polish developer will work on another property owned by a publisher. However, Blooper Team described the next endeavor as a new game based on Konami property rather than another remake. And Remakes has sold over 2 million copies as of early February 2025. The game's success, glowing reception proved that we perfectly capture the atmosphere and depth of original while introducing crucial innovations, wrote Blooper Team. The trust built on the success of Silent Hill 2 laid the foundation for signing another agreement for a new project. The deal aligns with our strategic plan to expand its internal development division within a first-party frameworks. And who is this? Our collaboration with Konami has been incredibly fruitful, added CEO Pio Babianino, sharing knowledge of the experience. We have been able to create a high-quality production together. Well, yeah, the game industry, that's it as far as gaming news go. But the gaming industry's the ups, the downs, and the in-betweens, man. Yeah. A lot of these games can be fixed, man. You know, I just think, social media really exposed the game industry. It really did. Exposed the developers, exposed YouTubers and it exposed everybody that try to cover video games, their insights and their depths. But a lot of these games can be fixed, you know. A lot of these games can be fixed. The question is how committed are you to the project, you know? That's the real question. So yeah. And you need DLCs and expansions to build today's games, you know. You need DLCs, you need updates, DLCs, and expansions to build today's games. So yeah. The video game industry for you, man, it's a roller coaster. It ain't always smooth sailings. You know, you might be smooth and then you drop and then you gotta climb your way back up, you know? Yeah. It's the industry for you, man. Yeah. Communication is big in video games, man. Really big. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy it. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, those Star Wars, Star Trek thing. I'm gone. Peace.